Welcome to the tip of the day. Today I'm going to ask you to actually do something, learn something new, or revisit something you learned a long time ago. I want you to find your hero oil. What does that mean, hero oil? I want you to truly know time and time again which oil speaks to you, which oil works with your body chemistry, no matter generally what you're going through. Now, I know those change, but if you have an oil that's just your go-to and you know how to make it work for you, we can change the trajectory of your whole day, your mood, your emotions, your nervous system. Let me explain how simple the olfactory system is. Sometimes we think oils are complicated, or maybe you're like, got out of the habit of using them on a regular basis. I have a really great friend who's a hypnotherapist, and when I go to a session with him, he is one of the first people who truly made me explain where I am feeling things in my body. And as I translated that to what I do for a living, I really started putting it into practice. When I use my favorite oil, let's use Balance, my tried and true balancing oil. When I put a drop of that in my hand and I breathe it in, I started to ask myself, and this is what I'm going to ask you to do today, where do you feel it? How does it make you feel? Breathe it in, rub it on the back of your neck, but I'm going to ask you to go one step further. I'm going to ask you to take that oil or experiment with oils. I'm going to tell you about that in just a second. Take that oil and sit with it. I want you to breathe it in over and over. I want you to put it in your pocket, and I want you to use it all throughout the day. Somebody gave this to me a long time ago, and I just started using it. It's a diffuser necklace. You may have diffuser jewelry. You can get it anywhere these days. I don't necessarily love the look of it, but I've been wearing it for the last couple days inside my shirt, and I felt like I needed some elevation. I felt like I needed some motivation. So every day there's a little felt pad in there. I'm amazed that it stays on there. I can smell it day after day after day without reapplying, but I'm taking a deep breath in, and I'm noticing where I feel that in my body. I chose Melissa because I was feeling some slightly depressive feelings, and I don't love the smell of Melissa, but I know how powerful it is. So I'm going to ask you, if there's an emotion that you are trying to alleviate, I want you to look in your book. I want you to look on an app. I want you to ask in the Essential Ninja Oil Education page, what's your favorite go-to oil for this? Where do I find more information about that? Melissa was one that came up over and over again. I've been breathing it in every time I feel that necklace on my chest, and it's powerful where I feel it. Sometimes I feel it in my shoulders. Sometimes I feel it in like my brain. You're going to have different reactions to different oils for you. But a diffuser type necklace, or yes, just breathing it in through your nose, it is going to elicit an emotion. It is going to elicit a change. And I want you to find that hero oil for you so that you start to really feel in your body the power of the oils that you have in your hands. That's my challenge for you today. Some really great oils that I might suggest if you don't actually know where to start with. The purple oils, lavender, serenity. If you feel like you need calming and reassurance, I encourage you to start with something as simple as lavender. Put that drop of oil in your hands, breathe it in deeply for a few minutes, close your eyes, sit with yourself, and say, how does this make me feel? Is this the oil that I need right now? And remember, oils are adaptogens, so if that's not particularly the oil that you need, breathing it in is still going to help you because it goes into your body and helps to regulate what your body needs to be regulated. But some of the uplifting oils, think of citrus oils, think of the yellows and the orange oiled labels that we have. Cheer is a great one. Any of the emotional therapy oils they're so powerful, you guys. They're all blends. Cheer and Motivate, those two are super awesome. And I'm going to start using those next week. I'm going to sit with Melissa and Elevation, our old blend. I do have an Elevation Copycat blend on there. And I'm going to keep breathing that in all week and see if I feel a change in my body. So find your hero oil or stick with your favorite go-to oil and let me know how that makes you feel this week. Let's experiment with different oils. Let's rotate them based on what you need, based on the season, based on the things that you don't have control over in your life. That's our tip of the day for today. Please join us on the Essential Ninja Oil education page if you haven't already for the rest of the tips, or our YouTube channel. You can listen to our playlist.